So a lot of people very upset about what's happening with Ripple and XRP. Abra, because of our partners, is being forced to remove support for XRP, at least for the time being. I hope it comes back. I'm very disappointed that we lost XRP for the time being. So the government, the Department of Justice, has sued, along with the SEC, has sued. Um, Ripple. Actually, I take that back. I think it's just the SEC has sued Ripple. I don't think the Department of Justice has. And so basically, what the SEC has said is that all of these sales of XRP were effectively security sales, and they were illegal securities offerings. And the securities regulation in the United States is a complex mess that goes back, 80 years, and it's just that's basically been rules that have been added to each other over time to create a complex mess. Now, let's talk a little bit of history of this. So when Ethereum first launched a few years ago, they launched via a token sale, right? Very similar to all the other ICOs. And years later, the SEC basically said, hey, that original sale of Ethereum, that was probably a securities offering. That was their opinion, okay, at the time. But in the meantime, Ethereum has become decentralized with no off switch, and so it's no longer a security. So we're not going to go back and fine anybody or prosecute anybody for taking part or managing the original sale of Ethereum. But going forward, if you do something similar, we will basically refer to that as a securities offering, and you have an obligation to register that offering with the SEC, and there are certain limitations on what you can do. You can't just automatically sell it to certain, small retail investors. And so that basically stopped all the ICO sales, as you remember, in the US back in 17 and 18 because of this new guidance. But Ripple, the company, kept doing sales of XRP off of their own internal balance sheet, right? They're holding billions and billions of XRP. We used to just call it Ripple. They asked us to all change the name to XRP. But basically, these Ripple tokens called XRP, they were constantly selling them every quarter in order to pay the enormous bills they have as a company because they're hiring like crazy. They're one of the largest companies in crypto, and they fund their business by selling XRP for the most part. So finally, the government went back to them and said, hey, we gave you this guidance. Our opinion is these are security sales. You didn't stop, right? Like we encourage people to do. So now we're going all the way back to your original sale pre-17, and we're going to sue you for all of that. Sorry for the long explanation, but that's basically what happened. And so now, while this lawsuit plays itself out, a whole bunch of exchanges have delisted XRP, and as a result, Abra was forced to delist it. I didn't want to do it. We basically were given no choice. So hopefully, once this court case works itself out, exchanges will relist it again, and then Abra will be able to offer it to you again. I have no idea what's going to happen. My opinion is that they should have worked with the government years ago. The government should have stopped them years ago. I don't know why they waited 7 or 8 years to figure this out. We're all paying the price for that, especially retail investors, right? So I don't really get it. All I know is that eventually they're going to figure it out, and hopefully when they do, it'll come back and all of us will be able to invest if we want to.